Hello, so for this video I want to speak about the sun in the second house. So when you have your sun in the second house, represented by Taurus, there can be a big importance to have a set of values which you can judge your own and others' lives on. So when you have this placement, you need to ensure that you don't become overly critical when either you or others fail to live up to your expectations. Um, so it can make money and the pleasures that it can afford very attractive to you and very, very big parts of you. But also the second house is about inner security and inner foundation. So it makes someone who's really striving towards a sense of security, if it's material, psychological, emotional, right? And it also makes someone who just really likes the finer things in life, right? Um, so aside from that, there's the big challenge with this placement is to value yourself no matter what your internal circumstances are, or external, excuse me, because there can be an obsession for some people with sun in the second house to like put so much of their own value on what they have and the money they have and things like that. And it's really the challenge is to go inside and find that within. Um, but yeah, it can be a very good placement for making money and for career and that type of stuff. But a pattern frequently observed with these types of people is that they make very stable friends, and they usually are able to have their friends. They almost like see their friends as possessions. It's like this weird thing, and their natural need of maintaining them can actually be a great help to the friends themselves, right? If that makes sense. So like let me explain it better. So it makes the person a very stable friend, making him benefit through the friends, right? So besides from that, natives with a sun in the second can be really obsessed with collecting things. They can be of value and of beauty, but they can sometimes be hoarders, like really like collectors. So one issue is that these people can deal with is possessiveness, as they use everything they own or feel for creating their identity. When a material object, a person, or something else considered a possession ceases to exist, then they can experience difficulties in restructuring their self-esteem because they base it so much on those external things. So the big lesson is concentrating on using the resources with respect and constructively valuing them and understanding them instead of filling emotional voids. He can use them to reach higher personal levels. So also this can give a big tendency to the native to leave the studies incomplete. It can be connected with no real need to receive education because their wealth is already present. Maybe it's thanks to their parents or money generated through means that don't involve a lot of intellectual work. Also, a lot of the times the native's father or more dominant parent could be a great financial support, literally building property and career and really helping in that way. So children born under such placement are often used to having everything they need, becoming spoiled, and and sometimes they can have entitlement and take belongings as granted, and really, like I said, like start to like put too much of their identity into those external things. So it's not always negative. Like they can have a very prosperous childhood without any kind of financial problems in the family, and it's not like, and they don't always get so obsessed. But a lot of times the father may have been overly concerned with wealth, and then that gets passed on the child. But of course, it really depends on the other parts of the chart and different aspects. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the second house. Thanks so much. Stay tuned for the next video in the third house.